Show.
Hello, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. Excited, thrilled to be here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm so lucky. Tonight, it's the Houston Rockets as they'll be playing against the Portland Trail Blazers. Taking a look at the Trail Blazers, they haven't competed at the level they'd like over the last week or so. Just one win in 5 games. Well, last season, Portland had one of the most explosive offenses in the league. They sort of flew under the radar in that respect. Kenny, what makes this Blazers offense so potent?
Well, they got a lot of guys that can hurt you, Ernie, all over the court. They can shoot threes, they can go inside, they're slashers, and they'll punish teams at the free throw line because they really attack the rim.
Not only that, Ernie, they're efficient with their scoring no matter what pace the game is being played at. They can score in half-court sets and in transition. Like Kenny says, they can really hurt you from deep.
That'll wrap it up as we take you courtside. Thank you for joining us.
The continuation of Houston's road schedule. No question they've got this game penciled in as a win, but they still have to go out and make plays. They'll look to take an early lead, then try to get this one over early.
And they've cemented their status over the course of this season as one of the truly elite teams in the NBA. They've done everything we've expected of them.
Yeah, you know, it's interesting. The bar has been set very high, and they've done it to themselves. Yet, for all the success that they've had, it'll be quickly forgotten if they don't make a deep playoff run.
Here's the starting group for Houston. Everly and Harden, they're the backcourt. Corey Brewer is out there with Trevor Ariza. And it's Howard in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Harden.
And ran his man straight into the screen and got a clear path to the bucket.
That is how it is done.
Excellent team play there on the pick, and then he ripped it down.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia. Here's Thomas, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Thomas got his first bucket of the night.
Well, I'd have to say Lillard is one of the game's best passers right now.
And guys, what I like about Damian Lillard, very decisive with the ball in his hands, always in attack mode. He keeps it hopping, and he has a killer instinct in the clutch.
Here's Lillard. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Grizzlies in Memphis.
And don't forget his unbelievable steal total in that game. I mean, almost to the point they didn't want to bring the ball up the floor.
Now here's Lillard. The feed to McCollum. 4 on the shot clock. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Releases. Aminu misses.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
From deep, Harden. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
And I really felt in watching that game that they needed to abandon the three-point shot. It wasn't there. The percentage was horrific, but yet they continued to try and knock them down.
And I really think that's what did them in. I mean, sometimes it's just not there for you on the perimeter. You can't try to shoot yourself out of a bad shooting night from outside.
And here's Beverly after Damian Lillard was able to get the three to go. And Beverly gets to Ariza. It's Harden with the drive. Offline from the top of the key. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. That's tipped. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Ariza has the open look. Nails it from the high post. Ariza's got his second bucket of the game to go. Portland leading. Lillard with it. He's one of the better scorers in the league, averaging almost 25 points a game. Davis setting the pick for Lillard. The pass to McCollum. Pocket 6. The Trailblazers rebound. That's good.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Now, here is Harden. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Warriors in Oakland.
And also, he competed on the backboards. That also had a lot to do with the game.
Harden with it. He's guarded by McCollum. It's Harden with the drive, and Thomas with the block. They recover it. They retain possession.
And guys, Dwight Howard's an interesting guy, one of the most physically imposing players in our league, and yet he's known for his lighthearted, almost playful nature.
And for Howard, his parents raised him to keep a smile on his face and stay upbeat and remain positive. He's done all those things and still competed in the rough and tumble world of pro basketball.
Yeah, and yet some of his peers and contemporaries have gone at him. Durant, for instance, Kobe Bryant called him soft, Byron Scott questioned his desire. Guys go about their work in different manners.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Well, Dwight Howard had that back surgery, and he's had knee trouble, and he is no longer quite as dominant Clark as the player we saw back in certainly his younger days in Orlando.
Yeah, but nonetheless, Kevin, he's still in the conversation for best centers in the NBA. I think he remains a superstar big man when he's healthy.
Aminu dishes to Lillard. Passes it to Davis. And he gets it to go.
And you remember back in Orlando, Dwight Howard, a 3-time Defensive Player of the Year, not to mention a slam dunk title. He's lost some of that lift, but still has more than just about any other center in our league.
From 10 feet out, and it's off the back rim. No good. Trailblazers leading by 5. Here's Lillard. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
Everything going according to the script for them offensively so far.
Clark, shots be falling. That's for sure. They're scoring with a tremendous amount of confidence.
You went straight playground old school there, partner.
Finished off the break. Lillard's got 7 points.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Brewer. And no good. The dry spell continued.
And Howard missing a lot of time last season with various knee issues. He's taken his training and conditioning regimen to a new level, it looks like, to kind of preserve his body for the long haul.
Now, here's Brewer. After the miss from Damian Lillard, he was all alone on that one. Beverly's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. For Portland, they've gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. And there's the call on Patrick Beverly. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge. but I think the official got that one right.
Now here's Lillard. He has 7. He feeds it to Thomas, and stolen by Howard.
Great reflexes to get a hand on that pass and go the other way with it.
Beverly, the pass to Brewer. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the board.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game.
Here's Thomas. Good. Slick play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 3 assists tonight.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors thus far when it comes to attacking the interior in this first half.
Tell you what, it looks as though the light has officially gone on for Ed Davis. I mean, he drifted around a bit over his first 5 seasons, but he made real strides last year.
Now a glance at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's top assist men over the past 10 games. Damian Lillard 3rd.
And those games have seen him dropping more dimes than you might have thought possible.
Rockets trail by 8. Going back to Ed Davis, his rebounds, field goal percentage were way up last year. He's finally developed the strength to anchor inside, and Greg, the skill set to convert scoring.
See his confidence grow. He just needs to keep at it to reach his full potential.
Here's Lillard. James Harden picking up that last basket. Pass to Lillard. Inside. 5 on the clock. Here's Thomas. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul. Stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Trailblazers.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
The first one falls.
And the Rockets have lost out on some free agent wars the past few years. They have remained competitive, but you wonder what could have been if they landed or kept some of those big names.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. And with the Rockets, it's no secret that they take a very analytical approach to team building. Greg, you and I talked about that. And Clark, you know, you wonder if that hurts them in free agency.
Well, you know, when your front office makes no qualms about viewing players as simply just assets, it can be a hard sell to a free agent.
Here's Lillard. James Harden picking up that last basket. Davis kicks to Aminu. Davis setting the pick for Lillard. Shoots from the line. Second chance shot. And Davis lays it in. Davis has got 6.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Now here's Beverly. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Harden kicks to Beverly. Rebounded by McCollum. Trailblazers leading by 7. Lillard outside. Thomas a screen. Good. Slick play by Lillard to set it up. 9 points for T. Houston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Beverly dishes to Howard. It's Harden with the drive. In the hoop for his fourth field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Now here's McCollum. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Grizzlies in Memphis.
And don't forget about his playmaking in that game either. I mean, he did a great job of attacking the D and creating opportunities for both himself and his teammates.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Chris Kaman is checked in for Thomas. Plumlee comes in for Davis. Miller's checked in for Al Farouk Aminu. And it's Henderson for McCollum. Houston with a big group substitution here. Terrence Jones is checked in for Howard. Smith comes in for Brewer. Marcus Thornton, he's checked in for James Harden. And it's Terry in for Patrick Beverly. Here's Kaman. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
He just couldn't get a hand in the face on that one.
That's using what you got. He's got a height advantage, put it to good use there, and got himself a clean look.
Now here's Terry. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Smith kicks to Thornton. Screen by Smith from the arc. And it's Portland with the rebound. It just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Rockets. That one was played down in Houston.
Yeah, and their last time playing against this club, they fell short. A lot of cheap fouls really plagued their starting unit.
And, you know, Greg, that not only robbed them of some key minutes, but I think it really affected their rhythm and flow in the game. They'll try to play it more disciplined and safer tonight.
And guys, the wheels really fell off of Marcus Thornton's game last year. This was a deadly shooter who averaged over 21 points a game only a few seasons ago. But last season, under double figures at 9 per contest.
And he makes the first. On the topic of Thornton, Greg, last season he wasn't all bad. He did hit a career-high 42% of his threes. Clark, the problem is he didn't provide anything else.
Yeah, he's an Allen wrench. He's a specialist. I mean, he's never been a great playmaker, rebounder, or defender. His money is made with his jump shot.
And Thornton drops 2. And Portland has possession. They lead by 7. Miller kicks to Lillard. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
Statistically speaking, let's see where the Rockets sit right now. Second in second chance points. Third in rebounding. And they're ranked third in team block. Getting after it defensively in the paint.
And their gift for offensive rebounding definitely evident in all those second chance points. The two go hand in hand. Make no mistake, if you don't box out, you're going to pay.
Now here's Terry. Smith with a wide open look. Here's Jones. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball.
Here's Lillard. Terrence Jones making his last shot. Lillard misses. Terry kicks to Capella, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Now here's Henderson. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Shot clock at 6. Miller with a wide open look. It's good from long range. And the Trailblazers lead by 6.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Terry the pass to Thornton. We've got 1:13 left in the first quarter. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. Trailblazers leading by 6. Lillard with it, and Terry picks him up defensively. Lillard against Terry. Now here's Kaman. The dish to Henderson. Out to the wing. Lillard from outside. But they recover it. And Plumlee kicks to Kaman. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Feeds to Capella. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Lillard up top. Terry covering. Lillard dishes to Kaman. The baseline J off the mark. And that does it for the first quarter. Trailblazers out in front, up by 6. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And Dwight Howard, a lightning rod figure around the league, subject to a lot of criticism, but he says he takes comfort in playing the game he still loves. It's an interesting concept that Dwight has to take something very seriously in order to have fun. He does say he has a burning passion to win a championship. He's been in the finals, and this is a guy that's got still a lot to shoot for, he feels, in his career.
That's a great point, Kevin. And the challenge for Dwight is how to balance how serious he is and how passionate he is with having that fun on the court that he's on.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And taking a look at the Trailblazers' performance here, boys, what do you think they're doing or not doing?
You can tell the point of emphasis has been to get to the offensive glass.
Yep, and they've set the tone here early with the hustle they've come out with.
Vonleh's out there with Myers-Leonard. Then there's C.J. McCollum. Then there's Al-Farouq Aminu. And it's Crabbe in at the 2. They're the group the Portland Trailblazers will start the second quarter with. Trevor Ariza's checked in for Capella. Now here's McCollum. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. They set the screen. Here's Crabbe, guarded by Harden. Have the pass to Aminu. Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. Can't get it to go. So Houston will take it the other way. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Yeah, they were in a funk from the field in that game. Credit the defense, though, because even when they got open looks, no rhythm to knock them down.
Hey, guys, every team has a night like that on occasion. It happens. Hey, we call them gong games. You just want to hit the gong, forget about them, and move on. The crossover worked to perfection. The shot, and not so much.
We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Crabbe, good. Crabbe's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
Now here's McCollum. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one.
And Myers-Leonard at 7'1", an interesting combination of size, athleticism, and shooting touch. Really likes to play on the perimeter.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
You know, one thing about getting going at the free throw line like he has this season, it can continue to carry over.
And he makes the first. And Leonard likes to run, jump, and shoot more than bang inside, I think, Clark.
Well, you know, Kevin, you like that he has that ability to go outside, but with his size, he'll be most valuable, I think, if he also embraces throwing his weight around in the paint area.
Agreed. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And guys, Myers Leonard really showing signs of progress in last season. Huge steps forward for the big man.
And you know, progress is all about confidence with young players. I mean, his shooting percentages were remarkable. And you look at the fact that 50, 40, 90, 50%, 40%, 90% for a 7-footer, unheard of, and he's in that neighborhood.
Here's Cram. Ty Lawson making his last shot. And here's McCollum. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Releases. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
You know, I think Myers Leonard really finding his niche as a stretch big man. And I think with his size and athleticism, the Blazers had envisioned him making his mark in the paint. But the way he's shooting, though, that they're not going to complain nor try to limit his impact on the game.
And here are the Trailblazers now. James Harden missing on the three. McCollum kicks to Leonard. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And you know, his teammates, Leonard's teammates encouraged him to just let it fly. So much of the NBA game is confidence. And he's having success putting the ball in the basket. And I think he has a chance to be a very good player. Yeah, maybe a change of the game plan right now, looking at some different sets because of the matchups.
Yeah, I agree with you because they're looking to tweak things to maybe get those matchups working in their favor.
And looking at some numbers for Brewer, his last 10 games, he's putting up 9 points a game, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. And guys, no question, he's a guy with some talent. But honestly, even he'd like to see those numbers improve.
And all indications are that he's been working hard on his game. It just hasn't shown up in the box score yet.
Thomas checked in for Portland. And a switch here also for Houston. Beverly's checked in. They set the screen. From 10 feet out, that one's in there. The Trailblazer lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from James Harden. Now here's McCollum, defended by Beverly. Now McCollum looking for his first basket still in this one. Here's Thomas. We're down with both hands.
Signature slam right there from the big fella. How many of those have we seen before?
Here's Beverly. Harden outside. "13 feet away." Another miss by Harden.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamorous stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
That's good. And now an 8-point Trailblazer lead.
That's leadership. Really, really valuable to have someone who can just take charge like he has.
Well, there's a certain amount of confidence you have when the ball is in his hands at that end of the floor right now. I mean, he just gives you a sense of calm and confidence because of how good he is.
And so here is Houston. The Blazers getting the bucket. Howard. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
Just tentative in the paint, lacking a little bit of confidence, allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot.
McCollum up top, defended by Beverly. Thomas's shot is off. Rockets trail by 8, and even 3-on-3 break. Ariza trying to break loose. Brewer pushes to Beverly. Howard kicks to Harden. There's a screen. Back to Howard. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 3 assists in the game.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Now here's McCollum. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. He sinks the 11-footer. And the Trailblazers lead by 8.
This shot is really a difficult shot to make. Right out of the spin to get your balance and knock down the jumper. That's strong.
Harden with it. 10 points for him. Screen by Howard. Harden the pass to Howard. He got right to the cup using that screen. Howard's got 6 points.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Thomas is screen on Beverly. Here's McCollum. And he uses the glass on the lane.
Showing the quickness right there. Just tough to keep up with it.
Rockets trail by 8. Dishes it to Ariza. It's hauled in by Thomas. Here's Cram. Now here's McCollum. He dishes it to Vonleh. Here's Thomas, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Oh, he's just dangling from the rim after sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger Clark right now.
Yeah, exactly. It's with them.
And guys, that swagger can backfire because you don't want to get your opponent a little too riled up.
One guy who's been getting it done is T.
And he's getting to the rack all game, and if they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
Let's take a brief moment to look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the league's feistiest defensive teams. Number 1, the Trailblazers.
And it's no accident to see them at that top spot, guys. I mean, great awareness and anticipation. They apply a ton of pressure defensively.
An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Davis is checked in for Vonleh. Miller comes in for Al-Farouq Aminu. Gerald Henderson, he's checked in for Craig. And Damian Lillard subbed in for McCollum. Houston with a big group substitution here. Terrence Jones is checked in for Howard. Smith comes in for Trevor Ariza. Daniels is checked in for Brewer. And it's Thornton in for James Harden.
And remember last year, the Rockets signing Josh Smith after he was waived last season, picked him up with their biannual exception. A nice low-risk move for adding athleticism, defense, and just pure talent to their front court.
Real good, Smith. Greg, you're right about Josh Smith, not the most efficient scorer throughout his career, but Clark, the Rockets are all about efficiency.
They really are. They're very number-centric in that organization. Not a natural fit, but maybe they can influence him to become more selective with his shots, and that's the key, Kevin.
And he can't hit the second.
And guys, Josh Smith, an interesting blend of talents. A good defender, a great finisher around the rim. Also an underrated passer at times for a big man.
Rockets trail by 9. Screen by Smith. Beverly against Lillard. And that one's good. Beverly. And Josh Smith, kind of a tweener. He's spent some time at power forward. Clark, he's spent some time at small forward. He's handled the ball. He's kind of all over the place.
Yeah, he is, but I think he's best, Kevin, working inside. He's gotten stronger. He's worked on his post game, and I think as time has passed, he's settled in as a full-time power forward. At least that's where he should settle into. Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
Portland leading by 5. Here is Lillard. He's got 7. Down low, here's Thomas. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And a look now statistically over the last month for the Rockets. First in blocks, third in rebounding. And they're right there, I mean, among the top 5 teams in second chance points. Doing a really good job of offensive rebounding and then being able to score the ball when they get that second chance.
And going back to that top ranking in terms of block shots, for me it's been pure dominance. Defensively, they have such great presence around the rim, and at times that gets in your head.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
He misses the free throw.
Talk about complete control. Everything working in this one for Thomas. 15 points and a block.
He's just been impossible to contain. He's been unreal in this game.
Utterly fantastic is how I would categorize that performance, Greg.
And the second free throw, good.
You know, they've changed their game here in the second, getting a little bit more physical, playing with some toughness now.
And I'm looking for them to increase that lead heading to the free throw line.
Now here's Beverly. He's got 5. Smith, no good.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
Here's Beverly. Lays it in off the breakaway. Beverly's got 7 points in the game.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
Jason Terry, he's checked in for the Rockets. So it's Portland now. They've led by as much as 10. Pass to Henderson. There's the pick. He kicks it to Miller. The feed now to Lillard. Miller sets a screen for Lillard. Shot clock at 6. Davis sets a screen. Henderson, no one around him. Trailblazers keep it alive. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Rockets trail by 4. Thornton dishes to Terry. On the wing, Thornton. Kicks it to McDaniels. Right side, Jones. Houston moving the ball around. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
The Rockets have converted 4 of 7 free throws on the night.
Not a strong suit for this group, just around 71%.
You know, they've really put themselves behind the 8 ball in so many of their games because they just have not been able to knock down those foul shots.
Chris Kaman is checked in for Portland. No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also.
One thing about Ed Davis, guys, he has the physical tools to succeed. The agility of a gazelle and the wingspan of a condor or pterodactyl.
And that one's good. 9 points for Damian Lillard.
Shaked and baked with the crossover move, and that's what freed him for the score.
And got him on the wrong foot and then just flew by him.
Now Thornton. Screen by Smith. Thornton with it. The 17-footer. Hits the front of the rim and out. You know, Greg, getting back to Ed Davis, his abilities go beyond physical attributes, strong intangibles. Roy Williams always used to talk about him like this, high basketball IQ.
Yeah, second-generation NBA player. His father, Terry, played a long time. He's humble, he's hungry, and motivated. So a lot of key characteristics, I think, in the success of most players he displays here early in his career.
And with Gerald Henderson Jr., what you see is what you get. A solid player, good athleticism, but he doesn't specialize, Clark, in any one thing.
Well said, Kevin. Right on the mark with that. He came into the league as a jack-of-all-trades kind of guy. Skills were somewhat unrefined, and that's sort of where he is today. He is who he is.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Capella's checked in, and it's Lawson in for Marcus Thornton. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
And going back to Henderson, he has the raw tools and intelligence to be a good scorer, but limited range and ball handling skills have put a cap on his development. Plus, he kind of lacks a go-to scorer's mentality.
Screen by Jones. Outside Terry. And it's Kamen with the rebound. And here we go. Fast break. Henderson's got it. Not going to fall. Starting off slow. He misses his first 3 from the floor. Moving it up. It'll go. The Portland lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Jason Terry.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
And, of course, Gerald Henderson Jr.'s dad was a solid NBA player in his own right. Never made an all-star team, but was a 3-time NBA champion. And ultimately, that's what counts.
And for Terrence Jones, there's a quiet excitement surrounding him in personnel circles. Last season, he was a much better rim protector, way up in blocks, and his three-point percentage was up as well. So those are the kinds of year 3 improvements that talent evaluators are always looking for, especially when you come into the league as an underclassman.
Rockets trail by 4. Lawson kicks to McDaniels. And it's Kamen with the rebound. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Lillard with it. Now Lawson defending. And Lillard gets double teamed. The pass to Kamen. He feeds it to Henderson. Kamen a screen. Leaner, and McDaniels with the block. Here's one, and the buzzer beater's good.
And he beats the buzzer to end the quarter.
Terrific shot there. I mean, he was calm, he was poised, didn't rush it at all. You got to tip your hat to him. That was well done.
And we're through the first half of basketball here, and what's been a good one. Trailblazers lead by 2. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, James, an impressive first half for you. What allowed you to come out so strong?
Just trying to be aggressive, trying to get out early and give a little spark to my teammates. And they followed along. So, it's just a matter of us not turning the ball over and getting stops.
You're not a bad guy to follow, James. Thank you so much. Over to you guys.
Thanks so much, Doris, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back in there for the start of the third quarter after this break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, 2 quarters down, 2 to go. Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith as we start breaking it down for you. Portland was looking great right away. At one point, they had a 9-point lead fueled by some entertaining defensive and offensive plays. They ended up leading by 6 at the end of the first quarter. In the second period, they lost some momentum but fought their way through it, ending the half ahead by 2. What'd you think about Portland, Kenny?
One advantage has been their stellar rebounding. I mean, they're putting bodies on people, competing for the ball. It's simple, really. The team with more possessions has more opportunities to score. Wow.
Shaq, how'd you think the Rockets were playing?
Well, the low turnovers really stood out to me. They didn't get loose with it or make silly passes. Nothing was forced. They had a nice flow to the offense. Guys knew where to be on the floor. That's the heads-up style of play they need to bring in the second half.
So that does it for us. Hope you enjoyed our halftime show. Now, we take you back to Kevin Harlan for the second half call.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. Really an incredible game from T.
Yeah, the rebounding, particularly on the offensive side, as good as it gets. He was bringing the effort down low.
And I tell you what, that allowed him to get his team several multiple shot opportunities. His work on the offensive glass has been invaluable.
The Rockets trail. Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Kevin McHale. Beverly and Harden, they're the backcourt. Trevor Ariza out there with Howard. And it's Brewer in at the 3 spot. Ariza with the bucket.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And Lillard kicks to McCollum. And it's good, assisting on the play with Lillard. Lillard's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Beverly, the pass to Brewer. Here's the dish to Howard. Here's Harden. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. They've led by as much as 10. Passes it to Lillard. Thomas a screen. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. Guys, I'm not sure there's a better star player who's a better fit for his team's philosophy than James Harden. Clark reflects the Rocket system perfectly.
I don't think you're wrong on that, Kevin. I mean, the Rockets, an analytically minded team. They love layups, free throws, and threes. Harden can get all of those done.
And Harden, either intentionally or not, is really the poster child for a new era of analytics that's starting to drive basketball. I mean, he generates a lot of points, but most importantly, he does it with tremendous efficiency, in part because he lives at the free throw line.
And Lillard kicks to Thomas. Excellent D from Howard.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Beverly. He's got 7. Harden lets up. It's stolen by Aminu. McCollum with the ball, and it's Harden picking him up. And it's sent back by Howard. And it's the Rockets on the break. Harden's got the ball. The shot is off. And the Trailblazers going the other way.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting. And, you know, for the Rockets, acquiring James Harden might be the trade of the decade. You look at what they gave up, and it's hard to argue that they didn't win that transaction in a big way.
And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play. You know, guys, Al-Farouq Aminu, so highly regarded coming out of college, playing around the NBA, but this last season, without his niche in this league.
That's a great point, Kevin. A guy who can give you that hustle points, but he's already played on a number of teams in his young career because he's still finding that niche. Maybe he's finally developed who he is.
Now Lillard, James Harden missing on the 3. Thomas a screen. Aminu pushes to Davis. Pass to McCollum. Davis sets a screen. 4 on the shot clock. Puts it up from 15. And again, it's Portland converted.
Yeah, quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
Has an update from the sidelines.
Well, guys, Kevin McHale had some advice for the team in that last break. He made no mistake that Dwight Howard has got to be the focal point of their offense. Coach emphasized getting him as many touches as possible, saying he is going to be one of the guys to carry us the rest of the way. Perhaps the rest of the second half will look different after those adjustments, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. Now, here's Beverly. 7 points in the game. Here's Ariza. The Rockets with another miss. Portland leading by 8. And oh, here we go. Willard's got the fast break chance. McCollum, no good.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
Here's Brewer. Hands it from downtown. Brewer's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Now to see who's atop the NBA scoring wise. 5th on the list, Damian Lillard.
And his contribution to his team offensively cannot be understated. He is always leading the way for them with his ability to put up points.
And Portland has possession. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points, and he gets it to go.
It's got to be nice for them to know that game in and game out, his offense is going to be there for him.
Here's Beverly, following a score by Damian Lillard. Ariza, a screen on Lillard. Beverly, wide open. And another 3 for Houston.
With the success they've been having from the three-point line since halftime, I'll bet you that scoreboard starts to look a lot different real soon.
Partner, that's assuming they can continue that hot shooting. But if they do, and especially if they can get a few stops, you have to think they'll make this thing interesting.
Rockets trail by 4. Feeds it to Harden. Back to Beverly. Dishes it to Howard. 6 on the shot clock. There's the triple, and that one's good. Beverly's got 13.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Now here's Lillard. He's got 12. Tipped away. Stolen by Beverly. Plays it in off the breakaway. Beverly's got 8 points here in this quarter.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Pass to Thomas. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Beverly, the pass to Ariza. Shoots. Bounces high off the rim and drops. And now a 3-point Rocket lead. For Portland, they've gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Aminu kicks to Lillard. He dishes it to McCollum. The feed to Thomas. 5 to shoot. 3-pointer Lillard. But they get it back. Portland again missing. Rockets leading by 3. Some firepower, Clark, from this offense.
Yeah, Kevin, how about the air of confidence? I mean, they really look like they believe in what they're doing.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively. And, guys, Patrick Beverly, a perfect fit for the Rockets alongside James Harden. You know, Beverly is in that complementary role as a 3 and D guy. And remember, also, even though he's the point guard, he doesn't need the ball to be effective. He's good at just spotting up for threes, and he's a hounding on-ball defender. Story on James Harden. The last 10 games, he has been on a heck of a run. 8th in steals, and he sits in the top 15 in points per game. An absolute powerhouse offensively.
And talk about highway robbery. I mean, jumping the passing lane, snatching away your dribble. He'll take it from you.
Mason Plumlee's checked in for Davis. Trailblazers trail by 6. And Beverly plucked out of Europe by the Rockets. Clark, he signed a new contract this past offseason.
And a nice value for the Rockets, Kevin. I mean, he's a player whose impact on the game really transcends the stat sheet. That's often the case for those guys that are all defense caliber players.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through.
He kicks to Harden. Back to Beverly. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Beverly's got the lead up to 6 now for the Rockets.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Lillard against Beverly. Plumlee with a screen on Beverly. Now here's Lillard. 14 points for him. Here's Thomas, and off the glass. That one's good. Thomas got 18 points. And it's Houston's ball. They're on an 18-6 run. Beverly with the ball. Now defended by McCollum. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
They're giving him a little too much space out there. That's his 3rd triple since halftime.
Inside. Cut by Thomas.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim, unabated, in stride.
Harden kicks to Beverly. The pass to Howard. Stolen by Thomas. Here's Lillard. He's one of the better scorers in the league, averaging almost 25 points a game. Takes it into the teeth of the knee and converts the layup. Now just a 3-point Rocket lead. Houston's gotten the 3-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. Here's Harden on the wing. It's hauled in by Thomas. Thomas got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Now, here's Lillard. He's got 16. Shot is no good. Good D by Ariza. Rockets leading by 3. Here's Harden. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Harden's got 5 points in the quarter.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a one-footer. Come on now.
And Lillard kicks to Thomas. Can't get it to go. And so here is Houston. And that game will be game 3 of 5 away from home. Harden with it. Now defended by McCollum. Harden kicks to Brewer. Puts it up. And that one comes up a bit short. Trailblazers trail by 5. Now Aminu. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Here's McCollum. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Thomas, and the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. For the Trailblazers, Myers Leonard, he's checked in for Plumlee. Miller comes in for Al-Farouq Aminu. And it's Alan Crabb in for Lillard. And then for Houston, Capella's checked in. And Ty Lawson subbed in for Patrick Beverly. Rockets leading by 4. Lawson with it. Now defended by McCollum. And it's Capella missing.
Oh, tight defense being played right there. Got right up on him and forced the miss.
Textbook work. Close enough to bother the shot. Good challenge, but disciplined enough to avoid too much contact.
Thomas, no luck.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
Portland's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Now here's McCollum. Lawson defending. Leonard with a screen on Lawson. Leonard dishes to Thomas. Lawson with it. He's got 7 and stolen by Thomas. McCollum passes to Crabb. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Kicks to Thomas. He feeds it to McCollum, and he has space. There's the bucket. Good. McCollum's got 11.
Wow, has he flipped a switch at halftime? Much more effective here than the second half.
Lawson up top. He is guarded by McCollum. Harden kicks to Lawson. No good. Good D by Thomas. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
But let's see how they play the clock.
Now here's McCollum. Tight defense on him. Thomas a screen. To tie. And the basket by McCollum. McCollum's got it all tied up now for the Trailblazers.
And finally, they fought themselves back to even the score. We've got a new ball game here now.
And really all the momentum is theirs, making such a strong comeback. So I think you've got to really feel good about their chances the rest of the way.
The dish to Thomas. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. That's on Dwight Howard. Portland, they have converted 7 of 11 free throw attempts up to this point in the game.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well, just about 75% from the line.
And that one falls, and that puts them up by 1 point.
And they're having a lot of trouble at the line today, and unfortunately, it's the kind of day we've seen this team have a lot.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Thornton. No good on that last second attempt here. 3/4 of play in a close game here. It's the Trailblazers. They lead by 2. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next.
Let's take them back.
All right, the fourth quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play.
As the preacher takes the pulpit, fix your coat, prepare for 40 below spit. 7 days of heaven's ways and kingdoms. Chris and Ryan again.
Portland with the ball. They've led by as much as 10. Henderson out there with Damian Lillard. Then there's Davis. Then it's Thomas. And it's Aminu in at the small forward position. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Rockets trail by 4. Terry outside. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Davis has got 6 rebounds in the game. Stolen by McDaniels. And now Terry pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
And they definitely have the edge in those fast break points.
Greg, they sure have. I mean, maybe it hasn't helped put them in front, but they're clearly better off playing up-tempo basketball.
Now here's Lillard. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. We'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
So for the Rockets, Jones checked in for Capella. Brewer comes in for KJ McDaniels. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Marcus Thornton. They throw good, Damian Lillard. Damian Lillard is a 2-time All-Star. He just keeps getting better and better, and I love his demeanor on the floor. He seems a lot older than he really is.
Yeah, he's got an old head, and he's got a very even-keeled disposition about him that serves him well. He almost missed the All-Star game last season. It was an injury replacement.
Henderson, no good.
All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
Terry kicks to Beverly. Smith sets the pick for Beverly. And he gets the bucket. Beverly's got 22 points.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of him.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg. And when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Now here's Lillard. To the middle. Here's Davis. Terry grabs the board. Rockets trail by 3. To the paint. Here's Beverly. And it's denied. Now, here's Lillard. Pass to Aminu. 3-pointer, and that one's good.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. And here's Beverly. Smith with a screen on Lillard. Beverly against Lillard. Screen by Smith. Just 5 to shoot. Takes a 3. Portland grabs the miss.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
Pass to Henderson. Thomas down low, covered by Brewer. A shot fake there, got the D out of position. 27 points for T.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Screen by Smith. Jones dishes to Brewer. Back to Jones. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2. For Terrence Jones, Clark, a very scary episode to begin last season. He suffered from a rare nerve damage to his left leg.
Yeah, he wondered if he'd be able to play again after missing 3 months. He finally got back out on the court. Good for him, because I enjoy watching him play.
And I tell you what, the Rockets are happy to have Terrence Jones back and healthy. They tried to acquire Bosch last season. Looked like they had it, but make no mistake, Jones was always going to be a player not only with tremendous potential, but someone that they view as a valuable commodity on that roster.
And Portland making a change here. McCollum's checked in. He doesn't get the second one.
And guys, Terrence Jones, good numbers as far as blocks and rebounding and scoring around the rim. He's also shown potential as far as playing on the perimeter. Rockets hope he can fill that spread four role for them moving forward.
Now here's Thomas. Shoots a fader. Can't get it to go. Harden outside. Here's Brewer. That one wide left. Trailblazers leading by 7. Lillard outside. Fires the 3. The Rockets pull it in. Jones has got his 3rd rebound on the night. Harden the pass to Brewer. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 6 assists now in the game.
Great move to get to the rim. I think they're going to take the aggressive approach down the stretch.
Now here's Lillard. Lets a floater go, and that's 2 points on the layup. Lillard's got 12 points here in the second half.
Uh-oh, a little showboating at the end of that one.
To the middle, Jones. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Loose D here. Critical stretch. I mean, you better off sending him to the free throw lines than to have him get that good a look.
And Lillard kicks to McCollum. Thomas a screen. McCollum dishes to Thomas. It's stolen by Jones. 4-on-3 break. Knocked away. Stolen by Thomas. Now here's McCollum. Defended by Beverly. Now McCollum. Thomas a screen. 6 to shoot. They set the pick. 3-pointer Lillard. And he gets it to go. Lillard's got 8 here in the quarter.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that.
Beverly, the pass to Harden, feeds it to Ariza. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Lillard dishes to Davis, and that one's good. And now it's a 10-point Portland lead.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
Now here's Ariza. Dishes it to Harden. Beverly against Lillard. Ariza sets a screen for Beverly. The Rockets with another miss.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
And how about the execution on that play? The screen was set up in exactly the right spot.
And the finish wasn't too bad either.
Perfectly designed and perfectly executed.
No 3-pointers for him in that first half, but the second half, different story.
Up with Doris from the sideline.
Well, over the break, I listened in on what Terry Stotts had to say in his huddle. His message, I don't want us patting ourselves on the back just yet. We can congratulate ourselves after the final horn. Right now, we need to go out there and take this one home. guys.
And the Rockets making a change here. Howard's checked in. Now here's Lillard. Looks for Thomas. Gets it to him. Right through the knee for the layup. Thomas got 31 points.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
And Beverly kicks to Harden. Screen by Howard for three. Good on that shot, and with that, the Trailblazer lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Corey Brewer. Portland's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Thomas a screen. McCollum kicks to Aminu. Pass to Thomas. Lillard left side. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Just 5 on the clock. From about 19 feet, the offensive rebound and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's going to be on James Harden.
So far in the game for Davis, 11 rebounds and 8 points.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Portland.
Boy, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
Yeah, but don't forget about their points in the paint, because those have been big.
Houston making a switch here. Wasson's checked in. And both free throws good for Davis. Rockets trail by 10. Wasson with it. He dishes it to Ariza. And a miss there on the triple. Portland's gone 6 of 11 when they're taking a three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Thomas is screen on Lawson. To the inside. And then Thomas with the jam.
He's their go-to guy. When he shoots the ball like he has today, that's what the scoreboard usually looks like.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lawson.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Plumlee, he's checked in for Ed Davis. Trailblazers leading by 12. Thomas is screen on Ariza. Lillard outside. And the Trailblazers another three.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second 3 of the half right there.
Ariza with the bucket.
How about that cloth soft touch? I mean, just a gentle little teardrop, almost like a falling leaf. A leaf falling down slowly to the ground. Very sweet and colorful, too.
Now here's McCollum.
Aminu.
Plumlee with the screen. And Lillard gets double-teamed. His first shot coming late and misses it off the right side of the rim. Rockets trail by 13. Here is Brewer. Lets it go with a 3. Ariza with another miss. Aminu the pass to Lillard. There's the feed to McCollum. Thomas is screen on Lawson. Here's McCollum. Can't get it to go. And the Rockets take it the other way. Lawson with it. Lillard picks him up. Howard with a screen on Lillard. Lawson dishes to Howard. Plumlee with the rebound.
And they've controlled the boards, and that's a big reason why they're controlling the lead.
Yeah, they've brought the sandpaper edge to their attack, really fighting and scrapping inside. A lot of grit and grind with these guys.
Now here's Lawson. Down low. Ball's knocked loose. Plumlee with the steal. Now here's Lillard. And the shot is good. Lillard's got 29 in the game.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
Rockets trail by 15 on the Wayne Brewer. Ariza outside. Howard gets to Ariza. Another miss by Houston.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Now here's Lillard, and stolen by Ariza. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Here's Brewer. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Brewer's got 10 points here in the second half.
That was some slick passing from Harden on that one.
Trailblazers leading by 13. Lillard, right side. And Lillard gets double-teamed. And here's McCollum for three. Offensive rebound. Thomas. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Thomas has got 10 points in the quarter.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Trailblazers.
Two great rebounding teams, Clark.
Yeah, and these guys just worked a little bit harder tonight. That was the edge that was needed.
And so the hard work and effort paying off tonight, putting another win in the books. That'll be win number 27.
And really, they finally got something good to happen against this team. The last two games they faced them weren't nearly as productive.
That's right. I mean, they'll now be 1-2 against them this season. They'll face them once more, but they could end up with a split in those 4 games.
Beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Thomas. He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Here's Lawson. After the Trailblazers pick up 2. Ariza outside, shoots, and he didn't get quite enough under that one.
I wonder if switching baskets really threw him off. I mean, because he can't get anything to fall this half.
And here's McCollum. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. They poured it out tonight, Clark. A dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
I don't think they have anything but positives to take away from this win. Offensively, defensively, every aspect of the game, it all went right for them.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Well, Gerald, we know you demand a lot of yourself and expect a lot from the team. What is the focus you guys have to keep the level of play up where you want it to be?
We just got to keep working at it. We play really hard, but, so you're going to make your mistakes, but we just got to stay disciplined and keep working with each other.
Playing hard, such a key factor. Gerald, thank you so much, guys.
Doris, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now time to go to Ernie Johnson, who's alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, thank you. So why don't we take a look now at our Jordan player of the game? He just put it completely out of reach in the fourth quarter. It was as if he was saying, okay, enough fooling around. I'm taking over now.
Well, he came to rescue the team tonight, Ernie. Things were getting desperate for him, and the consecutive losses kept mounting. But he put him on his back, and he responded exactly the way he needed to.
There were a lot of things he did well tonight, but nothing topped what he was able to do on that glass. He exploded for 18 rebounds. This was all about sweat, strength, and energy. He battled hard for position on every single shot attempt and was always ready to pounce when the ball came near him.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Good night, everybody.